Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am Jay Hope.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
Weezy, our producer of the show, is in the building. Say, what's up, Weezy?
What's going on?
How you doing, man?
I'm okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a little rough week. All of our teams lost.
Whew.
Yeah.
I ain't doing fancy no more.
You giving it up.
I'm going to tell you, don't ask me no more.
Cold turkey. We didn't ask you this shit.
You asked me. All right. This week in the show,
Mm-hmm.
we have an action-packed episode for you guys this week. It's 2017 NBA Top 7 Series, small forwards.
Most definitely.
Highly competitive.
Yeah, not for sure.
Highly controversial.
Controversial, for
Ooh,
sure.
It should be.
As it should be. I agree with
And I
you.
seen the list, and I don't agree with it.
You don't agree with the list?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. You ready to fight for the list?
I did the math twice on that. That's what
Yeah.
took so long.
Okay.
It could be right.
It took a while, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we get started, let's give it our best of the week. What you got, Weez? What's your best of the week this week?
My best of the week was Kobe Bryant said he would kneel.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with it.
Yeah.
I believe him.
Yeah. We're going to talk about that in the first half, but most definitely it's cool, him stepping out and saying that he would, he has a problem with social injustice. So I like seeing that. But,
I do too, Kobe.
I don't know if I believe it, but
We'll talk about it.
for sure. What about you, Jeff? What's your-
I will talk
Yeah.
about it.
We got two of them. I got two of them.
Okay.
The WNBA championship, Game 5.
Yeah.
That was dope.
The whole series
The whole
where
series.
put, I think, maybe about 6 points.
Easy.
Yeah, 6 points.
And it's the second year in a row for that.
It's
Like,
crazy.
that's really what it's about, man. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care if you watch it now, but you got to tune in for stuff like Game 5, deciding games in the series. You got to check it out no matter what the sport is. So I'm down for that. And Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp. Oh, man. On the miles.
On the miles.
On that hand.
Come on, Shannon.
Hey, now Shannon held it down.
That was one of the blackest moments in TV history.
Man, he went to
Easy.
Savannah State, though. So you got-
Easy.
listen, man. Blackest moments in TV history
Easy.
right there. He had a black and mild in his mouth.
That's what I'm saying. It was
You
a
shaking.
championship cigar.
Hey, for sure. We on the miles.
On that, yeah.
On that, yeah.
Oh, my God.
My best of the week is the GOAT, Jerry Rice. He's crashing weddings. Dead ass.
Wedding crash.
Man, you just crashing weddings, kissing people's wives and shit.
He's out of control.
He's OC. If he kissed my mama dead ass,
It's on.
I gotta sleep in.
It's on side.
For sure, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
You can't kiss my mama now. Shout out to Jerry Rice doing that. I think that's cool.
Lost respect to Jerry Rice.
Nah, for real.
A while ago.
You said what?
Lost respect to Jerry Rice a long time.
Oh yeah, man. Listen with the chicken.
The Popeyes thing, it was out of control.
Oh man, he had a chicken in his face mask. It was a rotating chicken.
All right, they cut the check. They cut the check.
Sometimes that has to be
Sometimes you gotta say no to this.
for sure.
Yeah, but y'all realize Jerry didn't get a lot of money like that.
That's true. He didn't get a lot of money
Back in the day.
compared to your Odell Beckhams. We'll get.
He
things
was out
like
here
that.
too, getting the Tiger Woods song, so he get some money.
What?
All right.
Huh?
Y'all don't believe me?
Okay.
All right. What about your worst
I
of
ain't
the
gonna
week?
wish that on him like
Yeah,
that.
What about your worst of the week?
My worst of the week is Colin Kaepernick came out today and said he would not kneel. No more. He can't. He got a new job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think he served his purpose.
He
so-
got to do it.
Yeah.
You can't kneel.
Most people allow their wrestling, right?
Yeah. I think it's on the
Nah, he
That's
ain't
exactly what that is.
He ain't
Just give me a job.
Yeah, but then 15 minutes later, his girlfriend says that's not true.
Yeah,
You
no.
will continue to do.
No, she got to chill.
She got to cheat.
No, for real.
Because if
Nessie, I like you, Nessie.
Yeah.
You got to chill. Nessie.
Yeah.
But in
That's
my
the kind
opinion,
of
I would
shit.
say the same thing too.
Mhm.
I'd say the same thing for a job.
Yeah, I mean,
But I'm just saying she came
everybody's proficient.
right behind it and said he will continue to kneel.
Yeah, she got to chill. Let him speak.
Yeah.
Everybody's
She was
proficient
spending money.
in Excel.
What do you wait on? Why do you say that?
Oh no, he did everything he's supposed to do. I think he's doing right.
Okay. You
Yeah.
think there's no need to have like a press conference or
No. No, not until the point.
sit
where
down with Shannon Sharp.
No, not
Just
with
picture
Shannon Sharp.
Just picture that. I don't know my
Insane. What's your worst of the week, Joe?
ACC officiating crew. Yesterday. That knee was clearly down.
I thought you were gonna talk about it, man. You couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it.
It's clearly down. I
He
mean,
blamed it on the officiating.
seriously, a great game. Best rivalry in college football. Fight me if you feel different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Best rivalry in college football.
Yeah.
I'm glad Miami is back.
Yeah.
I'm glad Miami is back. I'm glad Miami is back competitive. You know what I mean? It's nothing like having Miami competitive in college football.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Florida State competitive in college football. It's
Right.
dope. That knee was down though. He didn't
Now,
talk about it.
let me ask you a question. Do you have a quarterback?
Yeah, we got a quarterback.
Yeah.
We got James Blackman is my quarterback. I
Yeah.
said it when he came in the game.
Yeah.
If he got all the preseason snaps like he's supposed to get, that's my quarterback.
He's not better than Francis.
That's my quarterback.
He's not better than
He
Francis.
carries himself like a Florida State quarterback. Doesn't have weird hair. Doesn't have.
Oh, come on,
doesn't
man.
have-
Oh, man, come on. Don't do
Come on,
that.
Jeff.
Come on.
Nah, in all seriousness, though, dude, he really I always felt like dude was dope. You know what I'm saying? And he sat in the pocket. He made the right play. He was an athlete. I liked him as my quarterback.
Man, my worst of the week, Harry Giles being out until January. This was one of my favorite high school players coming into the year.
That's your boy.
That's my guy, HG, man. And got him on my 2K team right now.
What happened to him?
Well, he's strengthening his knees. So in turn, just being
cautious.
Really cautious. I just hate that this kid was the best player. So before Alonzo Ball was a top 10 player, before Markelle Fultz, all of these players, these two totally different classes.
It was.
Harry Giles is one of the best high school players I've seen. He was Chris Webber. For sure. He was Chris Webber. To see him hurt and not being able to play, to not see what he worked so hard for his whole life, and get to a point where his body's failing him at 19, it's tough, man. It's tough to watch, man, for sure. But Godspeed to Harry. And I want him to play at that level to a point where he can at least produce and play. You know, it happens to a lot of high school recruits like that. Perry Jones.
Body peaks in the early age.
Yeah, man. It's tough. I hate that. Man.
Yeah.
HG, man.
Get better.
Godspeed, man. For sure.
Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Beyond Pod, YouTube, and of course the SoundCloud page to catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP. Simply search Full Sport Press Podcast.
Most definitely, man.
Podcast popping right now.
Podcast up right now, man.
We up.
The listeners, man.
All the way up.
Growing.
The radio show, we up, baby.
Yeah. 10 good wrestling seconds, Jeff. You ready to go? You want to start the clock?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Start the clock.
Yeah, let's go, man.
Tonight is WWE Hell in a Cell, with main events including Shane McMahon, one of the owners of the company, versus Kevin Owens. The New Day, my guys, versus the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and for the WWE World Title, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jinder Mahal.
There we go.
If y'all remember me last couple of weeks, my rant about Jinder Mahal, WWE, please get this right tonight.
Yeah.
I beg of you.
There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, 10 good wrestling seconds.
10 good wrestling seconds.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question about wrestling.
One more time.
What's going on?
What's your favorite? Who was your favorite women's wrestler?
Ooh, that's a good segment.
And the hottest.
Good segment.
What, you asked 2 different questions.
Yeah,
The hottest. The hottest. Who can go with the hottest?
I'm really
Just go say.
Sable was tough.
Sable
Yeah, Sable was tough.
Stacey Keebler.
Yeah. China was solid. She was the best wrestler. I'm gonna say the hottest.
Yeah, no.
She was.
If you
gotta see your face. Hey, you shouldn't see her face. Not saying this.
I got you.
Yeah,
If we're going off best wrestler, it's
Yeah.
probably Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks,
See, I don't know any of these new
Ember Moon.
And Moon fine. Sable was fine, though.
Ember Moon, though.
Yeah.
Man, anyway. All right. Shout out to that.
Yeah.
Make sure you check out the On Deck TV Hip Hop Podcast with Animal Brown and Spike Lee each and every Wednesday. The 2017 Fall Music Preview episode is up.
Mm-hmm.
Got a couple of problems with it.
Yeah, talk to me.
The Nas, Spike Lee.
Yeah, for sure.
The Nas hate. This is coming from a guy who will argue to the death
Yeah.
that takeover is better than Ether. Fight me if you feel different.
We want to stop the recording then? Let's go.
Yeah, we're going to set out.
Let's put them on then. Okay.
But seriously though, Spike Lee, you got to chill on the Nas hate.
Yeah.
And then the fact that one of my personal favorites was left off the anticipated albums list.
Who's that?
Nipsey Hussle.
I knew Nipsey Hussle.
It's supposed to be coming soon.
Our money in.
Yeah, how money in.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't understand it's down the list.
Yeah, I mean, don't give Lou all that hell. You talking to AB too. AB, he got something to do with that.
It's true.
Yeah.
I think AB just he's let Lou cook for
yeah,
me.
man. You need to get him out the kitchen. Damn right. I'm looking forward to the Ye album if we're talking about fall music previews.
Think so?
Yeah,
I think it's going
I think it'll drop. Yeah. I think I would say closer to it's fourth quarter for sure. So yeah, December.
Pusha album will come. I think because he's working so hands on with the Pusha album. I think
that Pusha album's gonna be crazy.
I can't wait.
Woo, Pusha.
That's my guy.
That's my guy for sure. Check out the guys, man. On their TV Hip Hop Podcast. Man. The Ladies Room Podcast. You can check out Rizzo and Anne Marie to find out what the ladies are really talking about in the Ladies Room. Their latest episode is up. What is feminism? You can catch up on past episodes and follow Ladies Room Podcast on IG and Facebook. One time for Coach Locke. Shout out to the ladies, man. Yeah, not for sure. Feminism is a hot topic.
Yes. It's
Yes.
very scorching hot
Yeah,
topic.
for sure. So check out the Ladies Room podcast to get the exact definition
Sheesh.
of how to appreciate our beautiful ladies. And
Yes.
great, smart, intelligent ladies,
ladies.
too, for sure.
Forward-thinking ladies.
Yeah, man.
Leading the charge.
Yeah.
Good looking.
Shout out to the ladies. We already said that.
I'll say it again.
All right. Fresh for Dummies, man. Me and Anna Brown is a self-help fashion podcast directly related to improving everyday fashion for the 1st and the 15th.
Yes,
Directly for the culture. We got the Adidas Jumped Over the Jumpman episode up right now. That's our 13th issue. And you can simply search Fresh for Dummies on all social media to find out ways to get fresh, the newest, freshest stuff. Copper drop. It's everywhere, man.
Y'all
Fresh for Dummies.
been kind of turning your back on Jay a little bit. Like,
What's that?
Jordan a little bit.
Yeah. And what the thing is with Jordans, man, is I'm happy because I can go 2-3 weeks later
Yeah.
and maybe catch,
I love
a Jordan 4, which sells out 2 years ago. I can get it for $128, man.
And feel nice about it.
And I feel great. For sure, yeah. Fresh for Dummies.
Man, just make sure, on top of that, you can read up on all your favorite FSP co-hosts.
Yeah, we took something. Yeah.
Purchase your FSP merchandise and catch up on the past episodes from all the other shows mentioned before.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that, you ask? Just simply search www.realvillemedia.com. Tell a friend to support the real. RMG.
For sure.
Support the real.
Weezy, do you think you're the favorite FSP co-host? Is it a
Uh,
landslide?
Nah, man. We I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nah, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Yeah, you feel good.
I live out the listeners, man.
Yeah, for sure.
We love all
Question of the week, man. Speaking of the listeners,
Yeah.
appreciate everybody that send these
Absolutely.
great suggestions for question of the week.
Mhm.
We had to go one of the obscene ones this week.
Uh-oh.
Please keep them a little PG next week for sure.
Like seriously.
Yeah, for seriously, yeah, for sure. $4 or $5 million cash.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Would you lick the toilet seat of a high traffic bathroom, for example, an airport, a truck stop, gas station, hospital, etc.?
Lick the
So,
toilet seat.
How much?
$5 million. So the actual toilet seat, and then
Not the bowl.
the seat
Not the
for
bowl.
$10 million. And here we go. For an extra $5 more million, would you lick the toilet seat of a porta potty?
Oh, no. No. No.
I ain't doing that.
No.
I can't do the
The
porta
porta
potty.
potty's done.
No.
Nah,
High traffic though. Gas station,
Yeah.
airport,
Yeah, no.
$5 million. Here we go. What about you, Weezy? Where you going
Toilet seat.
for the toilet seat? So that means from the rooter to the tutor. So instead of putting a U, so it's a U. So it's a U. So you go.
Just go all the way around.
Put your tongue, Paul,
I mean,
right
lick
there.
it.
Bang. You gotta lick the whole joint.
Toilet seat?
Toilet seat. $5 million cash.
Cash, yeah.
$5 million cash.
Yeah, $5 million cash.
$5 million cash. You
I'm
go.
not doing the porta potty, though.
Porta potty.
Porta
No way.
potty, no way.
Don't get it for $5 million.
Count me in for $5.
Yeah.
I gotta have a big bottle of Listerine to the side and a whole 1,000 milligram antibiotics
Most
right
definitely.
behind
Most
that.
definitely.
So
And a trip to the.
yeah, and I'm getting checked out immediately. But $5, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go for the
Yeah,
$5.
but I don't
Can't do
want
the
it.
porta potty.
I don't want it, on tape and nobody.
No.
You're not there on
Yeah.
tape.
Yeah, just yeah.
Porta
no.
potty's not happening.
I don't want to think about it.
Porta potty.
Porta potty.
Woo.
No, I ain't doing the porta potty.
Woo, the porta potty. Use like an 8-hour porta potty.
I don't
You know
even
what I'm
know
saying?
using the porta potty.
That's tough. It's tough to even pee in the porta potty.
Yeah, it's rough.
I dead ass.
It's rough.
Maybe because
As
shit
soon
is.
as you open the door, it's like,
Man.
God.
For sure. So shout out to that. I'm not even gonna put it on blast. Who came up with that great question of the week? But I promise they'll be a little bit more family friendly as the weeks go on. Now tweet us with questions during the show at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment and give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down on the YouTube page. Now on iTunes, please just go in.
Yeah.
Listen, it's super easy. You just scroll to the bottom
Yes, sir.
and write a review.
That's it.
Give us 5 stars. Give us 4 stars. Give us something. Yeah, for sure.
Whatever.
Um,
Tell us something.
subscribe. Rate, most definitely. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
To tell her friend.
To tell the friends that'll do anything for $1, man.
To tell the porta potty using friends.
Man, when's the last time you used a porta potty? It's been
like an outdoor
concert, yeah, festivals.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I
Yesterday?
don't try to use porta potty. Yesterday, come on, bro.
Come on.
Nah, come on. For
Okay.
real. Nah. Apologize.
Nah, I ain't apologize. But I said
Nah,
my bad.
He said my bad.
Come on,
He said my bad.
apologize, man.
He said my bad.
Hey, just say
He said my bad.
Yeah, save him, Jeff.
It's always.
Yeah.
Oh,
What'd you do
what you do yesterday,
What
Will?
you do yesterday, Will?
Nah, I ain't.
Huh?
Go ahead, man.
Okay.
Huh? Oh, okay.
All right. Before we get started with the first half, you have a poll question with you.
I do have a poll
Let the
question.
people hear.
Yeah.
Poll question this week is: which up-and-coming superstar athlete deserves a signature shoe first? Odell Beckham Jr., Giannis Antetokounmpo,
Hey!
with the Bucks, Aaron Judge with the Yankees. Oh my goodness.
Sloane Stevens.
Sloane Stevenson.
No, it's just Stevens. Sloane Stevens. Tennis player. All right, so who's the biggest star out of the four? Let's go there.
Odell right now.
Odell right now, right? Aaron Judge is a big star right now, but it's not as big as Odell.
Odell.
So, and you say, I would say Giannis deserves one first. I'm telling
Could
you.
he be the first quote unquote big man to sell a shoe?
Yeah, same size KD.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah, he's same size
Okay,
KD.
I got you.
Yeah, for sure. You think that Odell deserves a lifestyle shoe instead of a signature shoe?
I think he gets. I think Odell is probably one of the first football players to get a line.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Like clothes.
You got to give him all. Yeah.
He
Mostly just t-shirts and the shoes with a football player. You know?
So you would say OD first.
Yeah.
What about you, William?
I'm Odell Beckham.
Give me Antetokounmpo.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think with his, he doesn't have the charisma per
That's
se.
the thing.
But I think if you put a shoe in front of him, and I see what you're saying, you're eating off the same plate as KD.
Yeah.
Sloan might could get one too, man.
Yeah, I
Sloan would be
think
cool too.
you can kind of set that up perfectly in
my
Nike
God.
or maybe even an Adidas to
Yeah.
kind of step into that market because nobody's really there other than
No.
Venus and Serena.
That's
and it's
it.
like it's winding down for them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So let us know, man, on the FSP page. It'll be up soon. Y'all guys ready to get started with the first half?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
The first half is underway.
First half, man. Hottest sports news of the past week before we get started. I am Jay Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy.
Where you at on social media, Weezy?
FSP Weezy. Underscore Weezy.
Yeah, for sure.
IG.
Which IG looking like? Is it lit up right now? I saw you posted a picture. You
Yeah.
said you out here working.
IG.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
IG looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, it's popping right now.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
So let's get things started with some
IG
college
looking real
football.
good
Yeah.
right now.
What the DMs look like.
Hey.
IG looking
Yeah,
real good.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's start with some college football and welcome to week 6, where we find out who will emerge as the most consistent contenders over the first half of the season. Usually we go through, give a player of the week, winners and losers, but kind of give us a mid-season superlative. So we'll start with our mid-season surprise player. You want to go first, Jay?
Sure.
All right, let's go.
Yo boy.
Who that?
Kenny Trill here.
Kenny. Listen,
That's your guy.
the Trill. We got to keep it Trill. He
Wait.
trademarked the Trill. Come on. He trademarked the Trill.
He trademarked the Trill.
No, he did.
He's balling.
He's
He's finally settled in. He's matured.
Yeah.
I like what he's doing. Yeah, that's my surprise. I didn't think it was there. Like I thought he was done.
Most
Yeah.
definitely. Now you know me, I'm looking long term, right?
Okay.
I'm long term guy.
Yeah.
Is he?
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
To stay in the moment, Jay.
Yeah, we gotta stay in the moment.
Mid-season. Surprise player.
Is he an NFL player?
Mid-season.
What about you, Weezy? What you got?
I was Will Greer.
Willie G, my guy, who lost to Kenny Trill here.
Yeah.
But Willie G throwing that
He's-
football.
yeah, he is.
Yes, sir.
Will Greer's a pro.
Well, listen, I cried, every time I see him play because, he left us and, just prospering. Looking good, man.
Yeah.
Growing his hair out, he married, got a baby on the way.
He's grown man.
He's living his best life. Shout out to Willie G. My mid-season surprise player is Jake Fromm, Georgia. Going into the season, I knew that Jake Fromm would get into a spot where he gets some tick.
Okay.
I did not think that he would be the starter for his duration at Georgia, being a true freshman. 5-0.
Really?
And they're using him the right way.
Yeah.
You're not asking. He threw the ball maybe 12 times against you guys, max. And it's, I'm not necessarily saying
That running back.
Yeah, oh my
He's
God.
amazing.
Chubb, they
Yeah.
got, Sonny Michelle.
Yeah.
As a team, Georgia's averaging close to like 250 rushing yards.
Yeah.
So in terms of not asking them to do a lot, but Jacob Eason, he's going to transfer to them this year because they got the number 1 recruit in the country coming to Georgia next year.
Right. That's great. I seen that the other day.
Yeah, and he's a beast too.
Yeah.
He chose Georgia over Florida State, Alabama,
Why would
and
you
Florida.
seen Jake Fromm sit for 3
I don't
years?
understand it. I don't get that.
They told him something, probably.
but he's a beast though. Probably the same thing they told Jake Fromm.
Yeah.
But this kid, man, I'm telling you, quarterback isn't the deepest position in the SEC this year, but it's a good thing that you got two good quarterbacks there, and I think the kid Jacob Eason will, gracefully bow out and go to another school next year for sure. What about your mid-season overrated team, Jeff?
I work with a conference, the SEC as a whole, not named Bama or Georgia. What happened to all those teams we talked about that was going to be top 25 teams? They're going to be good. The LSU's, the Tennessee's, the Florida's. All those teams are trash.
We're not trash. We was 21, bro. We lost by 1 point. We lost by 1 point.
The rankings are out there. It's just Georgia and Bama.
Yeah, man, that's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that SEC, that whole SEC best conference, no.
Yeah,
that wasn't a question.
No, but it was an overrated team. It's got to work with a conference. I said it at the beginning of the year, I'm sticking with it.
You see how you do?
Yeah.
My mid-season overrated team is Florida State.
How would you think
with this just losing your star quarterback, we get to a point where you couldn't win another damn game? You understand what I'm saying? Now you lose your star quarterback, inconsistent quarterback. Now at James Blackman, that's your future.
That's my guy.
And then your highly touted running backs, Cam Akers, Patrick. Those guys are performing at a very low level.
And your defense.
Defense. No. So you have the best cornerback in Tavares McFadden in the country. Him and
y'all done.
No, I'm almost finished. Those two guys are locked down. You got Derwin James, who's the best safety top 5 pick. What in the hell? Why are you guys 1-3?
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so we play Alabama, number 1 team in the nation.
For sure.
Lost.
Yeah.
Then play for how many weeks?
2 weeks.
Okay. Then we play another division team, right?
Right.
Play another division team after that, right?
Right.
So we have not played the other teams have played to get ready for the season.
I get that.
So we're rolling into the season playing all meaningful football.
All meaningful football.
So we lost it. Then we lost the game yesterday on a BS call when the dude's knee was clearly down before he goes to the end zone.
But meaningful football in losing on 2 teams. You lost to a team.
We lost to North Carolina State, who has in turn surged up the charts. It's now a top 15 team in the nation.
No, NC State. Listen,
did I not call NC State by saying they're going to be the sleeper team?
We both said that it was
okay.
Team
So now they're showing it.
Now, peep game though.
All right.
Florida State, in any form or fashion, there's no way that if you lose one player, your team should be 1-3. I don't give a damn if y'all haven't played no preseason games.
And then another team.
If it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Oh, shit.
Dig that. But what I'm saying is, losing that player and he getting all the reps in the offseason and then stopping our season cold turkey, not playing anybody for 2.5 weeks. And then having to start back up against a division rival who wants our head.
Yeah.
We lost by a close game. Then we beat Wake Forest, which is a surprisingly good team. Then we lose by 1 point. And we're not getting drugged. We're not getting done like Vanderbilt's getting done. We're not getting drugged.
With a hand.
You know what I'm saying? We're not getting drugged like how y'all got done in the first week of the
season. You a damn lie.
Against Michigan.
Dude,
we got drugged against Michigan.
We got drugged. We did something that no other team in the country has done.
I got people more than 14.
I'm talking. We did something other team in the country has done.
What is that?
We played 3 top 25s. What 4?
Who?
Kansas State, top 25.
They lost the game.
Alabama. Did y'all lose 2-2?
Okay, we lost.
Georgia.
We lost by 6.
Y'all lost us.
And Florida.
Yeah.
We're going to beat Florida. We're going to beat
4
Florida.
top 25 teams.
We're going to beat Florida.
You see how strong that handshake was? What you saying?
We're going to beat Florida, cameraman.
That's what I'm saying. You wasn't that confident when I told you Miami, y'all was losing Miami.
I don't have Miami cold.
This is the only thing. This is what I'm saying. The teams that y'all are losing to, the way that you guys recruit at such a high level, there's no way, I don't give a damn, there's no way you lose to NC State, you lose to Wake Forest, you lose to Miami, bringing in the recruits. Y'all had a top 3 recruiting
as an ACC team
for the last 5 years.
You know how many offensive linemen we've lost? How many defensive players we've lost?
That's part of it, Joe.
I'm just
that's $3,000. Dog, we missing 10 players. You know that? We missing 10 players. And we lost 4 starters this last game.
Excuses.
You know we had 2 people.
We know we're not making excuses, right?
No, we had 2 players.
You are.
No, I'm not.
No, our 2 number wide receivers got hurt in the game.
Again, y'all.
And we lost by a point.
I'm not making.
We lost by a point.
I'm not making excuses.
And then we missed the extra point.
What I'm saying is, if you're gonna say we're disappointed, I agree with you.
Auburn got to be ranked in the top 25 too.
Yeah,
they are now.
Yeah, Georgia.
Yeah, it's just 3 teams.
Don't do this.
It's just 3 teams. We got 4.
Well, my just one. My surprise team.
Yeah, my bad.
Louisville.
Yeah. They're disappointing.
How?
It's one person.
Yeah.
It's one person.
Yeah,
And they played NC State, who's better than everybody thought they was.
yeah,
And they got beat by Clemson, who everybody knew was going to beat them.
yeah, for sure.
Not disappointed.
Nah, I just don't think that they're a good team.
It's just one guy.
But they had Louisville high ranked. They said they were maybe playing for a national championship.
Because it's him. It's just him. Yeah.
But still at the same time.
I agree with him.
Yeah, nah, that's disappointing.
How many teams y'all got in the top 25?
Up until last week was 4 or 5.
Okay, so we got. I mean, so
It might be a tie.
It might be a tie.
You got 3 teams out.
We'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get there for sure.
Yeah, for
So mid-season Heisman. Who you guys your mid-season Heisman?
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley. Yeah. What about you, Jay? I mean,
Sam,
Darnold?
no. Baker Mayfield, I'm sorry.
Baker Mayfield?
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. That is my mid-season Heisman as well. Out of sight, out of mind with him. They took a big L to Iowa State. Yeah, but at the same time, look, dude, 15 touchdowns, no picks, 74% completion percentage. Still in a good position. They will beat everybody in the Big 12. They will.
I don't know that.
They will beat everybody in the Big 12. They will never.
They should.
They should, right? They're not losing.
They'll beat TCU.
They're gonna beat TCU. You know we bet Oklahoma too. Oklahoma. Yeah. So
I hate that he don't want that.
yeah. You bet them every week, man. Count the camera, man. There we go. Yeah, but no, for sure. With the running backs, you got Saquon Barkley, you got Bryce Love.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys, but this kid, Baker Mayfield, will get the Heisman for sure. I'm sticking with my beginning of the season.
I got you.
Yeah, most definitely. Mid-season first pick in the 2018 NFL draft. You know what I'm going for?
I got Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. He's trash. He's
not
got
trash.
a punchable face.
No.
Oh my God!
No, I'm telling you, he let you down, and he's going to continue to let you down. I'm telling you, he's not good. I knew he wasn't good, and I knew it. And I just didn't want to say anything because I sound like I'm a hater.
I ain't going with you.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. What about you, Jeff?
God, hey.
Yeah.
Depending on who's there,
Yeah.
Josh Rosen or my guy Darwin James.
Yeah. Jeremy James won't go. He won't go top 3.
Yeah, he go top 3.
He'll go top 3. He won't go.
It depends on who's there. Though.
Yeah, I don't give a damn who's there. He's not going.
Okay.
My number 1 pick in the draft will be Saquon Barkley. Most definitely, he's gone.
He's gone.
Why is the first pick in the draft?
He will be the first pick in the draft this year.
You want to bet that too?
Nah, man.
This is that's why I say it just depends on who there.
He's not the
4.3 speed, man.
Yeah, can't coach that.
Yeah, you can't. That's what I'm trying to tell you,
speed.
man. That's better than Zeke.
Can't coach
4.3 is better than Zeke. I'm telling you, he could be the first pick. He might mess around.
If the Giants keep doing what they're doing right now,
I'm telling you,
that'd be a great
great spot. Yeah,
you'll look right. Yeah, you'll be right
for sure. So let's give our college football playoff 4. Give us 1, 2, 3, 4.
I got you.
You want to go 4? We'll go with the 4s. Oh, my 4. Yeah,
go ahead.
I got Penn State 4. Who you got 4?
GA, Georgia.
Georgia. Yeah. Who you got 4?
Washington.
Washington.
Okay.
I didn't even get my damn surprise team.
You showed didn't you skip right over there?
Yeah, my damn, because you got me all upset about the damn Florida State shit. We got to give some respect to my dog, Mike Leach, Washington State.
Okay.
He got those boys playing.
Okay.
They 6-0 for sure.
That's cool. I don't think anybody gave it. We skipped over
Yeah.
that.
I had Washington State too.
Yeah,
I know
for
Cleveland State.
Yeah, for sure.
Sticking with it.
Yeah, you sticking with your conference, ain't you?
That ain't really my conference.
That's your conference.
That's your conference. I want to hear that shit. That's your conference.
I'm saying it don't have nothing to do with it being my conference.
That's your conference.
Nobody thought that team was gonna be that good.
Okay.
I thought TCU's gonna be that good.
What about 3?
Okay, okay.
Everybody got 3.
Ohio State.
Ohio State 3.
Buckeyes.
I got Georgia at 3 because Georgia's gonna play Alabama in the national championship, and they'll lose, and then they'll get the number 3 seed because they're gonna lose by 3.
I think they'll be number 2 in the nation when they play in the SEC.
Yeah.
Then they'll lose and go down to 4. That's why I said.
Yeah, there's no way that they will make Alabama play Georgia twice though in the same weekend.
I see that.
Yeah, no, they won't.
But you can't reward them for not. You can't reward them for losing to Alabama.
It'll be 3.
Because it did Ohio State no good when Oklahoma lost this weekend.
Yeah, it didn't help them at all.
Yeah.
So Georgia's my 3. Who you got there? 3.
I just go ahead.
Yeah.
Ohio State.
Ohio State. Okay. What about 2?
2, I got
Georgia. I got Clemson at 2. I can see Georgia staying at 2.
I want to say Clemson.
Mhm.
I just got a feeling
Oh yeah.
that Bama's gonna slip up
Yeah.
one game.
Ain't no way.
No, they shouldn't. No, they shouldn't.
They won't.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't at all. They shouldn't get beat by anybody.
They got a cakewalk versus.
They should. But I just got a feeling they will.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll stick with Clemson. Just
Yeah.
you know.
And of course, Bama
Bama
won. It's unanimous.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
I think Clemson's gonna slip up.
I think Clemson, if anybody of these 4, would be.
I hope y'all know.
It would be.
Hey.
You bet that, Jeff.
No. We got a bit.
MVP Fantasy Football 2017 12-man league.
Shit.
We got
What? Nah, I don't.
Okay. They got me playing AB. I'm down 6 with Travis Kelce and Lamar Miller and Latavius Murray left to play. Might have a win right there.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Just to be down 6.
And he has his tight. He has Tariq Cohen and a tight end that's left to play. So it can go. I'm telling you, it can go. Shout out to Twin who hadn't paid yet. Twin is up with some Cowboys left to play. So pay your fees. Parham getting his ass whooped, talking all this. Shout out to you. I know you.
No,
listen,
I ain't
man.
never one playing league.
Hey, getting what? You know what? He was talking all this. What? You some what? Damn. Talk what? Got done.
He's not losing, is he?
Yeah. He said, I'm gonna go 8-0. Oh, I'm gonna go 8-0.
Oh, man, don't worry about it. We just part of it. He's not losing, is he?
I'm going 8-0.
Oh, my goodness, he's getting beat.
I'm going 8-0.
Oh, it can't happen to him.
Getting his ass kicked. He getting his ass kicked. Let me look at that. Let me look where we at with it now. He getting his ass kicked. It's 138 to 57.
Oh, whoop his ass. Whoop that. Whoever play him, whoop his ass.
You know, he jumped out on the ball.
Oh, you get his ass kicked.
Don't feel so
That's
good.
what he's talking about. When the rabbit got the gun, it's ugly.
Oh, man.
I'm going 8-0.
Oh, you get his ass kicked.
Getting his ass kicked. Shout out to Barham, dog. Shout out to I know you listening, dog. Coach Brown, man, playing Weezy. Weezy's whining.
Yeah.
Weezy whining at a hot listen. He came in and said, "Oh shit! I tell you, man, damn it, man,
I tell you, man.
Devontae Parker only gave me 1 point, but his damn defense gave him 28 points. Hello,
Weezy.
Everybody for sale.
Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? So he's up crazy, and he's got like 2 other people left to play.
Who up crazy?
Mine. You.
What's the score?
I don't want to
I
tell.
want to beat the shit out of Coach Brown. What's the score?
Jeez.
I mean, I want to beat the shit out of Coach Brown. I ain't
You're
know.
up 97 to 45.
Yeah, I hope I drag his ass for real. I want to beat the shit out of Coach Brown.
Yeah, there we go. And let's move
This
on.
rivalry is just going to
Yeah, for
continue.
sure.
Right?
Squeak is playing Reagan. 2 people that haven't paid. Reagan is up, and it looks like he's getting his first win. Shout out to you, Reagan, man. Finally got off the schneid. 0-4. Woo! Get off the schneid, young fella.
Yeah.
And last but not least, shout out to Sean Wash. He's playing you, Jeff.
Yeah.
And it looks like you're up 2 points the last time I checked.
It's a close game.
It's a close game.
We're going to fight that one out.
But it's looking like now Sean Wash jumped out on your ass. He's up 73 to 57. And damn, Jeff, you were 1-3.
Yeah.
You
I
don't.
got something in that game, though.
You don't.
I got my running backs.
You're damn lying. As I'm looking at last week, you got Jordy Nelson who hadn't caught a pass.
Oh,
And Marshawn Lee.
That's why I was telling you, okay, I'm down.
Hey,
No, you lost. You lost.
Look at his face.
Yeah, ain't down. You lost. It's okay though. Lose how you win, baby.
You know, hey, one thing I don't do.
Sean said he was gonna beat you.
He got your squad.
Shout out to Sean Wash, man. Shout out to Parham too, man. I know he ain't getting enough credit. He said, "Hey, shout out to you, Parham.
Shout out to Parham,
You got your ass kicked this week."
Yeah, you got your ass.
Most definitely. That was the FSP. You got your ass kicked.
Keep it in the NFL.
Yeah.
This is really gonna be the Jehovah section. I don't even know why I'm doing this.
Yeah, for sure. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about your guy,
Mm-hmm.
Cam Golden Goatee Newton.
Cameron Jarrell Newton.
Yeah.
Say his name.
Golden Goatee Newton.
Yeah, for sure. He's shining.
Yeah.
You got the man.
There you
What's
go.
the thing? Yeah, shout out to my dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
When asked how he felt about Devin Funchess and his route running by a female woman, however you want to describe, because I know that's a hot topic these days.
It's a
Reporter.
Yeah, for sure.
Cam laughingly said, I can't believe I'm being asked this question by a woman.
Yeah.
Now, the entire room got quiet.
Yeah.
Church mouse quiet.
Church man.
Because everyone knew Cam had stuck his foot in his mouth.
For sure.
No, he did.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
Then, when approached by the same reporter
Mm-hmm.
after this,
Yeah.
given a chance to clear it up, Cam doubled down on the statement
Mm-hmm.
and did not apologize. Now, he has since issued an apology to the world via his, I believe, Instagram or Facebook.
Yeah, it was on Players Tribune too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where's his team at? Not the Carolina Panthers,
Mm-hmm.
but the team Cam.
Mm-hmm.
It helps him out with his endorsement.
Oh, yeah, now they have all that stuff. That's why they did that video.
Why did it
apology.
take so long?
It took so long because they didn't know it was going to get to when they start taking money out your pocket. That's when you know.
How did you not know that?
Yeah,
Like, no, like, they don't have it on Team LeBron.
My boy has to know his room.
Like, they don't have it on Team LeBron.
He's got to know what room he's in.
Yeah.
You're an MVP.
Like, you're laughing and you look at that, it's like, come on, Cam. You know you can't say that. Yeah, and you really
You can't
survey
say
the room
Yeah.
and you realize, oh, I went too far.
He jokes a lot in pressers, so in turn, I think he just didn't realize the severity of how it was going to go. But you cannot do that. He got to know. It's 2 fouls on the play, though.
2.
Because right back, you go, once you put yourself in the light,
Yeah.
you're going to go through and kind of figure out
past tweets.
some past tweets, super racist. So we got a personal foul on Cam being sexist.
Super.
We got a personal foul on Jordan Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Racist comments in her former life. Come on,
dad's
man.
being super racist while we're making a road trip.
Come on, man. Penalties were offset, man.
Yeah.
Replay first down.
I don't know if they offset in 2017.
Penalties were offset because she's getting drugged as well.
She is,
Yeah.
but not in the media like Cam was. Now Cam
Yeah.
responded back with a great game today,
Yeah.
and that will help push that.
Yeah, with a win.
Yeah.
With a, but he's just gotta have a team
Yeah.
that says like as soon as they come out his mouth like hey bro, let's go ahead and
Yeah.
fix that shit.
Yeah. I mean, he has a hell of a team. He had a.
That shouldn't have happened.
It should have never happened.
It should have happened on Wednesday. Or
Yeah.
It should have happened Monday.
But do y'all think Cam was completely wrong?
Now, peep the question though. Embracing the physicality of routes. That's a dumbass question. Let's be real. It's not a serious football question.
How's it not?
No, dead ass. Come on.
I'm
There's no such thing.
She was
as
going she was going too far.
Yeah.
She was too wordy. I give you
Yeah,
that.
it's just
Yeah,
overworded.
yeah.
So just say that.
Yeah.
Just say you didn't know how to answer
Yeah.
the question, but
Yeah.
don't laugh.
Or say all reporters. Give me a question that from a reporter.
Yeah.
That's funny to me. Say that.
Have you ever heard a woman talk about her routes though?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I haven't.
Stop.
I
Just
haven't.
stop. Nah, just stop.
I haven't.
Yeah, just stop. Yeah. But I'm telling you, because the elite.
It wouldn't be high by
Like,
ESPN if they couldn't do
Yeah. Come on.
No, what I'm saying is Cam didn't say that. And what I thought he laughed when he said it.
He was joking.
I thought he said like, oh, man, she's attractive. So something like that. It could have triggered his fancy.
that.
What?
That's definitely you don't want to do that.
What they got to do?
I'm telling y'all, man, he didn't mean it that way.
Of course, he didn't mean it that way. That's what I'm saying.
Not to take it way too far, but the way the world is moving these days,
Mhm.
and with
You can't say shit.
Basically, you just gotta know your room, man.
Yeah,
You gotta know your room.
get it together, Cam. Moving on to the other guy,
Yeah, shout out to Kobe Bean Bryant.
Kobe Bean.
Yeah.
Weezy said this was his best of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's Joey boy.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I didn't know it was your boy.
Yeah.
Okay. I respect Kobe as I got older.
Yeah, for sure, as you should.
As you should.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. Kobe in an interview mentioned that he would kneel
Mm-hmm.
during the national anthem.
What was that?
Now, Jay, you have a scorching hot take about this.
Yeah, I don't think he's not playing, first off.
Yeah, so it's
It's easy to say that when you have no money on the line and you just want people to stand. But this is the thing. I don't think he would have kneeled. I don't think so. He did wear I Can't Breathe shirt in 2014. I get all that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He wouldn't have done that. He would have just, he might have done something else, but it wouldn't have been no
It's
damn
not
kneel.
difficult to kneel on that hard
Man. It's a totally different. It's a different room, man. And you gotta know your room.
Yeah.
That's not the room for that.
Maybe
But will people do that? Yes, people will show some type of
Sit down or something.
something. Yeah,
Did you see our vice president today?
I heard he got booed out of the place.
Well, he left.
Yeah, as he should.
When he saw the San Francisco 49ers players. He was at the Colts and 49ers game today.
Yeah.
And I believe it was 12 49ers players kneeled during the national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
And he left and tweeted, as our White House does.
Yeah, for sure. Mad tweeters.
yeah,
For
they
sure.
tweeted about that.
Yeah, no, but Adam Silver came out and said if a player kneels during the anthem, they'll deal with it accordingly. So, but you got to think about it. You got LeBron James coming out, Brad Beal, Steph Curry, Carmelo Anthony, Steve Kerr, Greg Popovich coming out and saying things about social injustice and Trump's inflammatory comments. There's no way that Silver will fine players for doing such a thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think he would do something different. He's telling people to count out and just do things in their own way.
Mhm.
But in turn, you can't fine somebody for doing that, even though it's clearly.
I don't think they'll come out the locker room. That's what I think.
And here's the thing about Silver. I think he's built up so much goodwill with the players. I think he may find someone if it's excessive.
Yeah.
Just because they were like, okay, he had to do something.
But why would he do that? And he's pushed for so much for the league to be.
Because it is a rule now.
Yeah.
Because Goodell would have done it if it was a rule. It's not a rule in the NFL.
It's borderline hypocritical, man. It's super counterproductive, though.
Oh, that's very counterproductive.
Yeah, for sure. But I just think for the NBA to have a voice and telling them to speak and do stuff that's related to social injustice, and then to find them to do that, they'll find a way to get around.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's keep it in the NBA.
Most definitely.
The changes the NBA announced to its All-Star Game format Tuesday, which will have 2 captains to pick the teams instead of pitting the East versus the West, should create more competitiveness and perhaps even a little bit more defense in what has become a high-profile practice run in the All-Star Game. Did the NBA get it right by doing that?
Absolutely.
We'll see.
I hate it.
Why?
Yeah, I just think I think it's gonna bring more drama to the weekend, which is not. I'm not for that. I don't need anybody to say who will LeBron even pick Kyrie. Well, that will become the whole game. Will Kevin Durant pick Russell Westbrook? Who gives a damn? I don't care.
But see, the thing is, I agree with that point.
Right.
I understand your point. But the reason why I disagree with it is because the NBA got something right this offseason.
Right.
They never left our minds this entire
Oh,
year.
something. I agree.
So this is another way of keeping the NBA in the forefront because now it has no reason not to talk about it.
Yeah.
No matter how boring the game may be.
Mm-hmm.
Did Westbrook pick KD too late?
That's all that they were.
You think what I'm saying?
And what if you're the 12th man that got picked on each team? You're gonna be pissed. Yeah.
I was telling you, and it's gonna be super competitive now.
This is just like when Kobe took it way too serious against LeBron that time.
Yeah.
When he blocked him in like his last All-Star game.
It's gonna be super competitive.
We'll tell you where they airballed though.
Okay.
To get the best 24 players on the court, they didn't split up the conferences. You see what I'm saying? So in turn, the players, so you get 12 players from the East, 12 players from the West.
Right.
In turn, there's going to be more than 12 good players that should be represented from the West.
Yeah.
And it's probably 8 good players in the East this year. So
Well, maybe.
think about it, dude. Melo left, Jimmy Butler left, Paul George left, and Man Mills left. All went West.
Okay.
So in turn, meanwhile, the East only got Gordon Hayward.
But then you got someone like maybe, no disrespect,
Yeah.
maybe someone like Chris Paul who doesn't want to play in an All-Star game. He may want to make one,
Yeah.
but maybe he don't want to play that many minutes.
Yeah.
And you can put someone like Jimmy Butler who still is young enough to keep to log a lot.
Yeah,
of
but
minutes
there's
in
no
the All-Star
way
game.
that this is the thing. It opens up more spots for the East, like your Kristaps, your Joel Embiid, Brad Beal's a shoe in there. Yeah, no, for sure. So
I wouldn't say shoe in for Brad Beal.
it's just shoe in for Brad Beal now.
Derrick Rose is a shoe in.
Derrick Rose will never make an All-Star game again.
I
it's
promise you're gonna make it this year.
But we bet that. You know that. We bet that and an MVP and an All-Star. We're an All-Star for MVP. He bet, Well, we bet.
I didn't bet Derrick Rose MVP.
No, we bet Melo for MVP.
Melo.
Yeah. But this is the thing.
Melo, baby.
But it will get chance. You see, Carly Towns not making that team now. Rudy Gobert's not making that team.
Well,
now.
okay, Rico Bear.
Rudy Gobert should make the team.
I think they're all voted in, right? And then they just put them in a big.
It's 12. 12 from the East, 12 from the West, and then the conference captains get to pick from all 12 from the whole pool.
Yeah.
How many was it last year?
12 and 12. It's always 12 and 12.
Oh, that's the same people get voted in. It ain't
No, so what I'm saying is though it shouldn't have been just set up in
It
conferences.
should have been top 24.
It should have been top 24 players. That's it. It's time for them to get past that. For sure.
Maybe.
It's time for them to get
But
past that.
this is the first year of change. You can't get it all right the first
You
year,
can't.
right?
I'm just saying, if you're looking ready to drop the ball, it's going to be a diva contest. It's going to be a damn soap opera, and then they did get a chance to pick the top 24 players.
But I'm ready to see KD check LeBron and then Westbrook have to check Steph. You know what I mean?
You don't want to see that.
Wait, what?
You don't want to see Westbrook check stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
According to keeping it, man, you know what we according to the LA Times, LeVar Ball is pulling his son LaMelo from high school at Chino Hills to put him in homeschool. LeVar has been quoted as saying, "I'm going to make him the best college basketball player ever." LaMelo has committed to UCLA. What does this mean for UCLA? Like, he's got his shoe out.
Yeah.
He's been pulled from school.
I think they'll be able to play. Man.
It's just a lot going on right now, man.
It's just, now there have been some successful people. Mike Beasley was homeschooled.
See how that worked out.
Right.
North Carolina's Justin Jackson was a homeschool. He's homeschooled his whole life.
Yeah.
Mariah Jefferson
different.
go to the WNBA.
Yeah.
So people have been successful, but I think sitting out 2 years without competition during the
He
season,
needs to play ball.
you got it. I think he should maybe look into maybe transferring to a major program, maybe his senior year, Oak Hill, Finley Prep, Montverde, Matter Day, something like that.
I think I don't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, go ahead. No,
I think what the problem is, they're so high profile.
For sure.
He's tired of his son's weaknesses being exposed to everyone.
Well, you know what he want to do? He wanted to shoot the damn ball 40 times.
Well,
You can't do that at Finley Prep. You can't do that at Oak Hill. They'll run you up out of there. Yeah, no, for sure. Don't get back on defense. It's just, it would never work in any of those programs, but he needs that to get ready for the NBA because he can't do that shit in college or the NBA. It's just not going to happen. So in terms,
you're right about that. He needs to go to a major program.
Yeah, he needs that.
Though.
He needs to get that structure built up.
Yeah. I just think he's tired of his L's being put so highly.
I got you.
And he just wants to hide it a little bit, get them together.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely some flaws in this.
Oh, some flaws in this game, for sure. Yeah, but speaking of all of that, it'll help out if he's going to a major program that's getting him a little bit more used to a system and structure. But his dad ain't going.
Right.
His dad slick want to coach a team.
You know what I'm saying?
Coach,
and he knows he's gonna be one and done. So why he coaching for?
He needs coaching.
That's what his dad said. That's what I'm saying. Every player needs coaching.
Let's talk a little bit more on the NBA. It's that time of year again. NBA GMs are allowing their assistants and interns to cast their votes in the NBA's annual general manager survey because most of them don't do it themselves. So these results, they never cease to surprise me. But you look at a lot of them, the Warriors, LeBron James, obvious fixtures. But there's some things that wouldn't expect at all. So talk about 5 of them, maybe 6. Russell Westbrook did not receive one most likely to win MVP vote.
Okay.
LeBron James 59%, Kevin Durant 29%. And you're looking at guys reigning MVP, got a fake triple double.
Quit saying that.
That's fake. It's fake. He's still a rebound. So it's gonna be. It's true. It's gonna be tough for him to get off with Melo and Paul George on this team. So
okay.
Yeah, for sure. So do you agree with that?
What? That he doesn't deserve one vote for
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, not this year.
Yeah. What about you? Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
So you agree with that? Okay, let's move on to the next one. The GMs.
I disagree that LeBron should be unanimous though every year. He's the best player in the world.
Yeah. Well, he's not the best player in the world.
Definitely. Easy though.
No, Kevin Durant. GMs are torn between Karl Anthony Towns and Giannis Antetokounmpo to start a team around. Do you agree with that?
Definitely.
That's
Definitely.
Yeah.
Or Anthony. You throw Anthony Davis in there too.
Yeah. So
he's still young enough.
So Karl Anthony Towns 29%.
I think on 23, 24.
Who's that?
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis on 24 years.
Okay.
Antetokounmpo got 21%. Karl Anthony Towns got 29%. LeBron James 18% at 33 years old. Kawhi Leonard at 14% and Kevin Durant at 11%. Now, Steph Curry and Anthony Davis didn't get, they got votes, but it wasn't even in the top 5.
Disrespect for Anthony Davis.
The disrespect was, you know why?
He's the best player in the world.
Yeah, 18%. Yeah, for sure.
bet
I mean,
that's something
because he
we've
makes
never seen
everybody
before.
around him better. There ain't no question about that. Next one. So you agree with that? You agree with Karl Anthony Towns? I don't agree with that.
I would put Anthony Davis up there, right behind those two. Those two.
I'm leaning,
if I'm starting a team with a young player, it's one of those three.
really, I'm leaning towards more Quentin Towns than Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo is one of those guys that doesn't have a jump shot at all. We'll talk about that.
He's
for
still
sure.
on potential to me.
Yeah, a lot of potential.
Yeah.
The next one, NBA GMs are huge fans of Paul George, saying that he would be the most person. He was the person that had the most impact after a trade this season. Him at 59%, Jimmy Butler at 17%, Chris Paul at 10%, and Kyrie Irving at 7%. Your man, 7%. I agree with this. This is one I do agree with. People don't realize this is the biggest impact. I think more Chris Paul than Jimmy Butler.
No.
Chris Paul, I'm telling you, watch what he do.
No.
I'm telling you, they're going to be a 3 seed.
Impact. They can't get any better than what they were.
Yeah.
Already 3 seed last year.
Yeah, I'm just what I'm saying. Paul
Right.
George is not going to get them to a point where they're a 2 seed or a 1 seed. They won't be a 2 seed or a 1 seed. Yeah, for sure. I ain't tripping about that.
Yeah, you think they could be a 2 seed?
3 or 2.
Yeah, no, let's go with 2.
I said
There's 2.
3 or 2.
No, 2.
I got 3 or 2.
2.
I'll give them 3 too, because they were what?
2.
It was 4, 3 or 2.
That was 5.
3 or 2.
2.
Not a bit 2. Not flat 2.
Not flat 2.
Not flat. Because too many injuries can happen.
Too many injuries can happen, right? You don't have a bench, right?
Yeah, no bench.
For sure. What about Josh Jackson, voted as the best rookie player in 5 years?
Well, before we do that, I want to say something about because you mentioned Kyrie. You mentioned Kyrie being my guy.
Yeah,
He is my guy.
that's your guy.
But when you saying the biggest impact,
Cough it up, cameraman.
here we go. Boston was already in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Right.
They're just going to go to the same spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I
they
get
can't
what
really
you're
have an
saying.
impact.
But I'm saying
they're locked in right there.
They're locked in.
Yeah,
And number two.
Yeah, number two.
Yeah, locked in. So it's not really a big change. It's not if he went to Toronto or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
It took them there, which he can.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving's. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
He's not. Yeah,
he's
he's
gonna be
not
the same
second
team.
pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about this Josh Jackson shit? Josh Jackson is going to be the worst. You said what?
No, I said Kyrie gonna kill, but go ahead.
Yeah,
He gonna kill.
he for no reason to be out. Josh Jackson's trash. He's gonna be like I don't believe in him at all.
I see.
He gonna make you eat your words.
Oh, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to bet.
I'm telling you, he gonna make you eat
Fultz,
your words.
Tatum, Ball, Ben Simmons, easily gonna have way better careers than this kid. He can't do anything but defend. He's not even gonna have a better career than Dennis Smith.
But you got these are GMs. So
Yeah.
they love players like that. They glue guys.
He's just a good defender. Can't shoot.
But they said 5. Excuse me. They said 5 years though.
Yeah, in 5 years, he's going to be trash. I'm telling you. Markelle Fultz did not receive one vote for Rookie of the Year. Not one. Lonzo Ball got 62%. Ben Simmons got 24%.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
But Ben Simmons is the best player on that team.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, for
Right
sure.
now.
Yeah, and last but not least, Tim Hardaway's return to the Knicks received a vote for the most surprising move of the offseason.
A vote?
A vote. Yeah, makes sense. I agree.
I was about to say, who cares?
We got $71 million.
One.
Yeah, 71. Tim Hardaway Jr., who's going to average 15 points a game.
Yeah,
But
easy, right?
Gary Harris yesterday got 51 million. No, 84 million.
84
That's
million.
that TV money, man. Their contracts are
It's
inflated.
crazy. It's crazy.
This kind of touches home now.
Yeah, for sure.
It's definitely wheezing.
Yeah.
With all the injuries in the NFL this year, with period has goes down. Just lost Odell Beckham today, a superstar player, and Richard Sherman has spoke out over the week saying that it seems like people outside of football
Mm-hmm.
are looking at players as just fantasy football assets
That's
and
it.
not real people.
I agree.
Has fantasy football ruined it?
This is 1,000% true.
Yeah.
It's the whole dehumanization of players.
man.
This is how these dudes provide for their families. And the first thing you see, literally, when you said, the first thing that popped in my mind when you said Odell Beckham broke his foot, I literally said, who has Sterling Shepard?
Yeah.
It wasn't it Godspeed. It wasn't damn. Because when I see a person get hurt in the NBA,
Yeah.
it's a totally different reaction.
Yeah.
I say to myself, damn, I wonder if he can bounce back from that.
Yeah.
No. When, dude, Animal Brown named his team blame David Johnson
Yeah.
for his record. You understand what I'm saying?
It's not funny, but
Dude,
it's funny,
Messed up.
Dude, you say you just literally said. I literally told you that this kid broke his foot. He said, "I ain't praying for him."
Why you?
Did he not?
Oh
They
God.
break up pre-production.
Right. Let's keep that in.
I can't believe you said that. Wow.
It come from Weezy head.
But the first thing that I thought about, though, even when the
Yeah,
kid
for real.
broke his foot,
Yeah.
Chris Carson,
Yeah.
I said to myself, "Wonder who got J.D. McKissick."
Yeah.
You understand?
So when Dalvin Cook happened last week during the show, we both
Literally.
we both were trying to get
Yeah,
Latavius
trying to
Murray at
get
the
to
same
him,
time.
yeah.
So, yeah. No, it sucks, man.
It's crazy. That's why I'm looking to retire. I tried to retire this year. Jeff, it's your fault why I'm active.
Okay, let's not completely kill fantasy football.
I want to
I'm
dead.
done with it.
I want to dead.
Right.
I'm
Because
done
to
with
me, it helped. It helps me really stay focused on football.
I
because
agree.
I'm really losing interest in football.
Yeah.
Like I love college football. I love high school football. But NFL, I'm really losing interest in it for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the NBA to start.
Yeah.
This helps me stay focused on it.
Yeah, for sure, and it does.
Yeah.
And it's a different way to watch football, and I get all of that. I understand, but I'm telling you, the way that we look at these injuries compared to how we look at injuries in other
It's
sports,
completely wrong.
it's totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we start with halftime, let's talk about Jordan Hill.
That's dope. Okay.
IG model, Ghetto Barbie, says that she's here to teach NBA players a lesson or two. What lesson might that be? Don't slide in her DMs assuming. Now, the 2009 8th overall pick, who played at the University of Arizona, purchased a plane ticket and flew her out to Oklahoma to have some fun. We're going to put air quotes around that fun.
Hey.
But she called and switched her own flight and rerouted it to Houston to hang out with friends because she thought that he was just trying to get the buns. Fair or foul?
God dang.
She
Yeah.
switched the on.
Switch on flight.
But you can do that.
You can do that.
Your name,
It's in your name.
You're using all your
That's
information. Yeah.
Yeah.
No matter who paid for it, once the fight is in your first and last name, you
Yeah.
can do that.
Fair or foul? That's foul. It's
That's
foul,
not
but
foul.
what she's saying is she
Have
wants to teach him a lesson.
Oh, that's how I'm about to say. Have you looked at this woman's stuff before?
And you know what?
Yeah.
And as I was doing the research showed me some different situations.
Yeah.
So you can't expect too much from a girl like this. That's Jordan Hill's fault.
Yeah, that's all his fault.
Her name is Ghetto Barty.
You know what I'm saying?
She's an IG booty model.
And she's trying to rap.
Come on.
She's trying to Cardi B it out.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
No, so she said she wanted to teach me a lesson. Don't think a free airplane ticket means you automatically get the booty. But she said, and I quote, didn't hurt him. NBA players get all of those free sky miles anyway. He'll be okay. So if you ask a girl like Ghetto Barbie,
you know what I'm saying,
to be a respectful lady,
like, you know
and she's not a respectful lady,
whose fault is that?
It's Jordan Hill's fault.
Exactly.
Congratulations,
Jordan Hill.
You played yourself.
Yeah, man.
Most definitely.
Come on, you can't be sliding Ghetto Barbie.
Ghetto Barbie?
Okay. That's something a local promoter would do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody who brought her down and paid her.
Yeah.
Because she got a following.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Ghetto Barbie. He's asking for it.
He asking for that.
Yeah, for sure. Are y'all ready to get started with halftime?
What's wrong with these dudes?
You gotta blame the OG.
Gotta blame your old head. I don't blame you. I blame your old head.
For sure. Shout out to Fab. Let's get started with halftime.
We're at the midway point. Enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime. We have another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. Coach Brown's a former TSU tight end and the current defensive coordinator for Hillsborough High School in Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to the Burrows. Coach Brown will give an insight on hot topics from a former player and a current coach's perspective. Let's see what Coach Brown has to say this week.
Good evening. I am Coach Brown, and welcome to Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. Hey, we're going to start off talking about the Michigan Wolverines. Michigan was upset by Michigan State last night. But let's be real, coming up short in big games versus Michigan State and even Ohio State isn't anything new for Harbaugh and his coaching staff. Harbaugh is 1-4 in his tenure versus Michigan State and Ohio State. Think about that. 1-4 versus Michigan State and Ohio State. And the previous coaches didn't fare any better. Harbaugh is supposed to be the savior for Michigan. Rich Rod was 0-5 versus Michigan State and Ohio State. Brady Hoke was 2-3 versus Michigan State and Ohio State. So FSP, I mean, what does this say about Harbaugh and his tenure at Michigan State? Is he a disappointment or is he still raising the bar? Because raising the bar means that you're going to beat those top teams in your conference. Right now we're going to move on to the Bum of the Week. The Bum of the Week is going out to the sibling of Donnie Ernsberger, who is the tight end for Western Michigan. He scored a touchdown this Saturday, and his sister ran on the field and hugged him. Of course, she got escorted off. But during that game, of course, there was over 139 points scored. It was 71-68, I believe it was. The final score, Western Michigan over Buffalo. But hey, for that very reason, Mr. Ernsberger, your sister's the Bum of the Week, man. I don't know what's going on. She ran on the field. She lucky she didn't get hit with the stun gun, but it's all good. Hey, I am the coach, Coach Brown, that is, Rue, and I'm gone.
And that is another installment of Coach Brown's 2-minute drill. First things first, recipes on the field, on the Father I know. Let's talk about Michigan, man. Michigan let a lot of people down. Speaking of one of the listeners, Coach Wayman, shout out to Coach Wayman. They paid his dues. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to Coach. He said, listen, for him to be an offensive guru, air quotes, in 3 years, our offense hasn't improved. 2 top 5 recruiting classes, 6 top 150 wide receivers in 2 years, and a walk-on tight end has the most targets on the year. Shaking my damn hand. 2 top 50 QBs, yet we're still rolling with it. We're rolling with 2 fifth-year seniors that are ass. In no way, shape, or form is he on the hot seat, but people get comfortable too quick. He needs that Charlie Strong pressure applied to him.
Already, Coach?
This is what he said. Coach said, you can't be Diddy in the offseason with all the antics and all in the videos, but look like this during the season. Shout out to Coach Wayne, man.
Can't be Diddy.
Hey, man.
Coach, he needed that.
Shout out to Coach. Shine,
That was
Coach.
a well thought out soliloquy right there.
I'm telling you, I read it. I said, I got to get my boy on here. Got to give him some shine.
Yeah,
Shout out to Coach. Listen, this is what I'm trying to say. Harbaugh is looking ahead. He'll be the head coach of the Chicago Bears in 2 years. Mark my words. He don't care nothing about this. he needs a quarterback, and he has these two wide receivers, Tariq Black and the other kid, Jones Peoples.
Yeah.
And they're great wide receivers.
Some people have a tough drop.
Oh my, yeah, he did. But they're great wide receivers, and in turn, they can't get them. They can't use them. It reminds me of like when Julio Jones played for Alabama, and he just wasn't getting enough targets. He should have got a million targets.
Over Odell and Jarvis Landry was the LSU.
The exact same thing. This is not a use. An idiot running out on the court. I mean, on the field. Come on, man.
That's his sister, man.
That's his sister, man.
Still an idiot.
That was his sister, man. That was
Sister
a moment.
or not.
That was a moment.
Still an idiot. Come on, man.
That was a moment. You can't.
I wish Harbaugh would get fired.
Come on to Florida.
I love to have Coach Matt.
Oh, Coach Matt.
Coach Matt. We got 2 SEC East championships in a row. I get that.
Yeah.
We got Georgia coming up in a couple of weeks. It's gonna be trouble. It's gonna be trouble.
World's biggest cocktail party.
World's biggest cocktail party. But Coach Wayne, if you don't want Harbaugh, I love to have him. Because he was my coach of the 49ers, went to the Super Bowl. So whatever the case, we ain't got too much bad to say. But you gotta learn how to use your actual clientele.
Yes, sure. He can bring them in.
Bring them in, can't use them. Ready to get started second half.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
The second half is underway.
Second half, man. 2017 NBA Top 7 Series. The small forward position. Before we get started, I am Jay Hope.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
I'm Weezy.
Weezy,
What up, man?
how you feeling, man?
I'm pretty good right
Feel
now.
good?
Yeah.
All right, good. So
You ain't gonna feel any good after this now.
No, I feel real good after this.
He's
The small forward position.
no
currently-
folks did this.
No, you didn't.
That vote, you never mind. No.
Small forward, currently the most intriguing and heavily debated skill position in the NBA.
Very true.
This position is loaded with arguably the 3 best all-around players in the league, and another 3 or 4 superstars behind them. While point guard is now the league's most glamorous position, small forward is the championship position if you're truly going to be a contender. You better have a guy near the top of this list if you're going to contend for a championship. Is it not true?
I agree.
Okay.
I
So 2 weeks ago, the number 1 center in the NBA Top 7 FSP style, was DeMarcus Cousins.
Most definitely.
The number 1 power forward
Anthony Davis.
was Anthony Davis, both of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Right.
So now we tackle the small forward position. Now this list again is strictly related to their 2016-2017 stats and performance, and who has the best chance of maintaining their great play heading into the current NBA season.
How many people voted on this list?
Over 60.
Over 60.
Over 60 people.
All right. So let's go to the 2016-2017.
We got a fighting chance, yo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo with the Bucks, number 7. Number 6 was Gordon Hayward. Number 5 was Carmelo Anthony. Number 4 was Paul George. Number 3 was Kevin Durant. Number 2 was LeBron James. And number 1 was Kawhi Leonard last year.
Right.
So now we have a 2017-2018 list to debate. And we'll start off with our honorable mention, which is just one.
Which is horse. But
Is Harrison Barnes of the Dallas Mavericks. He was 25 years old. He averaged 19 points a game last year, 5 rebounds, 46% from the field, 35 from 3. Played in 79 games. Barnes pushed his scoring average to an impressive 19 points a game last year.
it took 20 more shots to do it.
But the advanced numbers say that his defense is slightly above average. He's on a bad team, though.
His defense is slightly above average.
God, man.
No, I'm saying.
Got one for the hill, man. Whatever.
No, Harrison Barnes is a big-time scoring option. He will average 24 this year. Dirk is doing his swan song. Yeah, he will average 23. He will average 23. Let's put the difference. Yeah, average 23. And you look at this team constructed around him. You got Dennis Smith. Lil Steph is hurt, Seth.
Yeah.
Wesley Matthews. So it's him to score. They just need to put pieces around him, and they've done that by adding people like Nerlens Noel, who's a rim protector, Dennis Smith, who's high energy, young fella. So I think Harrison Barnes should have made the list, but in turn, he did not. Somebody that wasn't even mentioned, Otto Porter
That's what I
Jr.
want to say. I think Otto Porter should have.
Otto Porter Jr. wasn't even mentioned.
Should have been at least honorable mention.
For sure.
He didn't get one vote.
He didn't get one vote.
One vote.
24
one
years
damn
old.
vote.
He averaged 13 points a game. Let's just be real.
But seriously though, like with that team and what
his development has been slow though.
yeah.
And then he was shooting 53% from three, and then in the second half of the season,
he wasn't popular enough.
And then the second half of the season, it just went down, like trending down. Like it went down to 34% from three. So,
but he scored every put up second half of the season.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm saying he was shooting 46 from three.
Yeah.
He turned himself into a 3-point shooter.
And he was taking more shots in the second half.
For sure. So. He fits that team perfect
Yeah.
with all of the attention that Brad Beal, John Wall brings in. He said to himself, I'm going to turn myself into a shooter and defender. He's 3-and-D.
Yep.
Yeah, 3-and-D player. And in turn, he did not make the list, though. And that was the only person that we say, as far as honorable mention. Yeah. Are you ready to get started with the list, fellas?
Fight.
Number 7.
Fight.
Gordon Hayward. Newly signed to the Boston Celtics at 7. 27 years old, averaged 21 points a game last year, 5 rebounds, 47% from the field, 39 from 3. Played in 73 games, and he was a 2017 NBA All-Star. I would say he's improved year by year, but he really broke through the ceiling last year, becoming an All-Star for the first time. It's just one of those things. It'll be a lot easier now. Him going to the East, he'll be a shoo-in every year that he's healthy. Individually, though, playing for Boston, it would have been brighter if he played with Isaiah Thomas compared to playing with Kyrie Irving.
Just because Kyrie's
he's not a facilitator. Yeah, he's not going to look to get people involved. He will get people involved in need compared to if it was a situation where he's thinking, let me get him. Let me get him. Yeah, so
I think Kyrie will be a little different this year.
You're right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I think he'll be a little different this year.
I don't think so. I think he will. I think Isaiah Thomas is more of a willing passer than Kyrie Irving.
That's kind of hard to say with somebody who averaged 30 points a game with that many shots Isaiah Thomas took a game.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's more because he had to. Though. Who else was the second? Who's the second option? Al Horford. Al Horford's the second option. Let's just be real. Okay, for sure. But his assist should climb even more playing with Kyrie Irving because he's going to have to find ways to get him involved too because Kyrie Irving's going to average 4 assists a game like he always does. So
6 assists a game.
And
here we go. His assists have gone up.
This is about Gordon Hayward.
This is about. So I think what he's most underrated at the 7 spot is his defense. He plays great defense for sure. So I think he'll be. I think Gordon Hayward's a top 20 player in this NBA. I do. I think Gordon Hayward's in the top 20 for sure. 19 or 20, but he's top 20.
I'm about to say where you put.
Yeah, for sure.
Late, 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Late for sure. Number 6. You got something?
Now go ahead. Number 6.
Hoodie Melo. At 6.
Wow.
At 6.
That hurt me.
He got because it's based on last year.
Yeah.
Going into this year.
For sure.
You can't tell me going to this year though that people don't think Melo will have a good year.
They don't. People see. Here's what I've learned: it's cool to hate Melo, and it's still cool to hate LeBron. I know we stopped hating LeBron a long time ago, but it's still cool to hate LeBron.
Man, Melo's gonna kill this year.
Melo's gonna have a great year this year.
Do you agree him being a 6?
I agree with him being 6. Yeah, I had him in 6. 22 points a game, 6 rebounds, 43% of the field, 74 games played. He's an all-star.
Will he continue to average 22?
I think Melo
He'll go up.
I think he'll average 22. I think he'll average 22.
I think he might go to 18.
I think he'll average
But
22.
his
I think Russell's points.
Almost there. No, he's not going 30 this year.
Yeah.
No, heck no.
I think Melo is making the transition to the 4 probably 4 years too late.
He played the 4 a lot in New York. He wasn't listed as the 4. He played the 4 a lot.
But I'm saying, like, to be a predominant 4, like to say I'm a 4, he did it, I would say, a couple of years too late.
Okay.
Yeah. But on offense, he's unguardable on offense.
Still.
Today.
Yeah.
Especially at the 4, bigs are going to try to.
You can do it.
It's going to be insane. Spot up. And Russell's not going to give him the ball, but it would be one of those situations where I watched them play, man, and it's a lot of ISO basketball, and I don't like that shit. They need to run some sets, man.
You can't show it all in the preseason.
Yeah, but
come on.
It looks bad right now.
They're winning though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look,
Win the
preseason.
preseason. So get the W, baby. If all was said and done, get about Russ and get the hell out the way.
Man, see what I'm saying?
See what I'm
that
saying?
ain't gonna get you no
I'm
win.
just telling you.
Get about Melo.
Get about
Get
Russ,
about
get out the way.
Get about Paul
They
George.
ain't got you no way either.
Shit.
They ain't got you no way either.
I'm
They
telling
got
you.
the same shit. They got the same shit by themselves.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
Listen.
They ain't got you no way. They got the same accomplishments.
Yeah.
My boy got MVP.
Nah, that's
You know what I'm
bullshit.
saying? They ain't do what he want.
Nah,
They
They ain't do what he want. Why not?
Why not? Number 5.
Yeah.
The best player on the team.
Oh my God.
Paul George, the Thunder, 27 years old, 23 points a game, 6 rebounds, 46% from the field, 39 from 3.
He's a
And
matchup nightmare.
Listen, I'm telling you, he had one of his best years last year, 23.7. But he finds himself in a position similar to Gordon Hayward, playing alongside 2 predominant people that will eat into his share of the offense, especially with Melo, especially with Westbrook.
See, I don't think, and this is where you and I disagree about
Okay.
Paul George.
Please.
But that Pacers team, when their Pacers team was great,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that 1 year, because then they took that picture and everything fell apart.
Mm-hmm.
But that 1 year, they was cold. Even last year when they played the Cavs, I don't think Paul George is the one you think he is. I think he's a great 2.
Mm-mm.
I
No.
think he's a great 2.
I'm telling you, he's going to have the easiest time acclimating to this new status quo on this team because
That's what I'm saying.
he can play off the ball.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't think he's the dominant player, ego that we want him to have to be
Nah,
the
he'll
number
have
one.
an ego,
But
he's
he
a
don't-
scorer though.
He's a scorer, yes, but he's not the number. He's going to be better playing off of Russ than him being ball dominant and depending on him.
Because he's going to be better playing
Yes.
without the ball.
I think him playing with Russell Westbrook helped his career a lot more than people going to give Russ credit for.
I'm just saying.
It's going to take the pressure off of
He
Paul
got
George.
1 year. He got 1 year to prove.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, and then he's the only person that plays defense on the team, too, besides Roberson.
And Steve Adams.
I mean, but he's going to, come on. I mean,
We talked
saying,
about this. We talked about this.
yeah, playing at a high level of defense, though, it's literally, that don't matter about Steven Adams. Yeah, that wasn't that smart.
I know.
Yeah. But it's, Westbrook hasn't played defense in 5 years.
So
So,
Robertson got him.
yeah, Robertson.
Just like how y'all do unanimous MVP. We can hide Russ like we do unanimous MVP when playing.
Yeah, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
I think many of
Yeah.
Paul George's top
I
skills
can't wait to the point guard. I'm
are,
sorry. Go ahead.
are more of a compliment to those guys.
Exactly.
He's an awesome shooter. He can work both forward positions. You play him at the 4 sometimes when Melo's out.
Yeah.
So he'd be the first person coming off the bench too. When he take him out first,
Yeah.
let him go, let Melo and Russ eat, and then bring him back and take out Russ. I mean, and take out
And whoever.
Melo.
And he can cook by himself at the same
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He can be the first option then. But I'm telling you, he's going to have a tough time. Just that's what it's going to hurt. That's why they're not going to be a 2 seed because it's going to take some time to get to a point where they understand how to play with each other. That team.
The only reason I disagree with you is because every team other than Golden State and maybe San Antonio, made changes. So they're all getting acclimated.
Yeah.
Clippers aren't the same.
Yeah.
Houston isn't the same. Minnesota isn't the same. Oklahoma City isn't the same. Memphis isn't the same. You know what I'm saying? These are all the teams not named Golden State or San Antonio. They all made changes.
but
So
we're-
they all got to make acclimated. Get acclimated. Excuse me.
I get that. But what we're talking about is adjusting to a big 3. And the person that can adjust to the big 3 on this team is nobody because all of them are ball dominant people compared to like LeBron James, right? You put
Yeah.
LeBron James in the situation.
I'm giving Melo more credit than most people. I saw Melo play in the Olympics. I think if Melo turns into Olympic Melo,
And which you will.
which he knows is what he needs to be right now, the league is in trouble.
Yeah, for sure. But I just don't
Because
think
Olympic Melo was different.
I just don't think it'll turn as quick as you think because they're playing against teams that aren't as new. You understand? Like the Warriors are already
it's the only
know.
one.
The Timberwolves already know what they're doing.
But they added so much.
Yeah, I'm
They
saying
added-
it's teams though that are already ready to play. These guys, it's gonna take 25 games for these guys
So
to
you
get
don't
used
think
to
it's going to take Minnesota the same?
No, I'm not worried about Minnesota. Minnesota's gonna lose
What
games.
about
because-
Houston?
Houston too. That's what I'm saying. But
They're gonna
everybody
fight. Houston, Chris Paul and James Harden are going to fist fight.
no, they'll be fine. I'm
they're
telling
going
you.
to fist fight.
Because James Harden is a B person. He's fine with that. He's not, he's not.
He's
the
not
type
going to
person.
take that Chris Paul, man.
I'm telling you, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Now, if it was Dwight Howard telling him that, yeah. But Chris Paul is different.
Chris Paul, you don't pop him. You don't have to. Go ahead, spark one good time.
Yeah, I ain't gonna pop nobody.
Chris Paul would.
Chris Paul will fight. Number 4, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No argument. This is exactly what he needs to be.
21 years old.
I don't know if it needs to be right here.
22 points a game, 8 rebounds, 5 assists.
Just based off of that,
He's an all-star.
and going into what he's expected
Mm-hmm.
to do.
Now he has to step up.
He's going to have to do it this
No,
year.
yeah, for sure.
This the last year that expectation crap for him.
Oh, it's-
Y'all be-
This is over.
Hey,
with,
listen.
man.
This is the season
Yeah.
where it's been super sweet for him. It's been rainbows and lollipops.
Yeah.
You get $100 million.
Yeah.
You get a top 5 ranking in
Yeah.
all these publications. Listen, this is when they start
This
looking
is
at
it.
your shortcomings
Yep.
compared to what your actual potential is.
There's no reason they're not a 3 seed this year.
There's no reason that they're not a 3 or 4 seed. I agree.
3 seed this year.
4 seed. Miami's going to be really good.
Not
this
going to
year.
be better than them.
Miami's
Barney-
Washington's going to be. Toronto's the same team.
it's
Toronto
not-
the same
You
team.
giving them
Toronto-
you giving them too much leeway.
Think about
if
this.
Jabari comes back,
A 3 seed?
they should be a 3
They're
seed.
not better than Washington, Jeff.
If
Washington-
he's that cold,
The
they're better than
Washington Wizards.
There's nothing on Washington
There's-
that can run with him.
Listen,
nothing.
Listen.
Okay.
He can't shoot, Jeff. He can't shoot.
Okay.
It's
So he ain't that cold.
it's Boston.
So he ain't that cold.
It's Boston.
So he ain't that cold.
It's Cleveland.
So he's not that good.
It's Washington. Toronto. Toronto is a really good team. Who was a 3 seed last year?
They should be better than Toronto.
They got surged late.
They had surge second half of the season.
They're not. I'm telling you, they're going to be disappointing you because it's not
Nah,
3 seed
well,
of a
he-
team.
he-
They don't have a point guard, Jeff.
They traded. No, you
Malcolm Brogdon is their point guard.
okay? They got his boy Dirty Dylan.
Telling me. But this is your most improved player, all NBA second team, all defensive NBA second team.
All that.
So all of the lollipops and rainbow shit, it goes out the window.
Yeah.
He can't shoot though. 27 from 3, man.
he got to give us something this year.
You got to do something. He's put on muscle watch.
Mm-hmm.
He's put on about 15, 20 pounds of muscle.
Thank God.
So he's one of those people who could appreciate Russell Westbrook winning MVP
Mhm.
without actually being a top 3 seed because it lets you into the actual realm that you can actually fathom that happening.
Yeah.
But now begins the scrutiny that we talked about,
Yeah.
shortcomings. So in turn, they're going to disappoint you because they're not going to be a 3 seed.
I ain't gonna disappoint me.
It's 5th seed, max.
That's gonna be rough for me.
5th seed, max. Toronto, dude, Washington is
Atlanta
really,
was
really good.
Atlanta was the 4. Atlanta's not gonna be crap this year.
No, Atlanta's going to be trash. Chicago's going to be trash.
Right.
Charlotte's going to come up and be better.
Should be.
Detroit's going to be better.
Hopefully,
Orlando's going to be bad. Brooklyn's going to be bad.
Brooklyn may be better.
Brooklyn will be bad. Brooklyn will be bad. Brooklyn will be really bad. Trust
They
me.
could be a 9.
21
They could
games.
be 9
Max.
21?
21 to 30
That'll
games.
get you a 9 or 10.
I'm
East.
telling you.
That'll get you 9
Bad
or 10 in the East.
Number 3.
Here comes.
Our number 1 seed last year, Kawhi Leonard, is the number 3 at 26 years old. He is 26 years old. 25 points a game, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 48% from the field,
Mhm.
38 from 3, played in 74 games. He was an all-star, all-NBA first team, all-NBA defensive first team as well.
Yeah.
Second place for defensive player of the year. Yeah.
I think it's a good spot for Kawhi.
I think he's the best player on the team that's going to win close to 60 games.
Mhm.
60 games. They'll win 60 games. They win 60 games every year. Yeah.
But 50 games every year.
They win 50 to 60 games every year. Yeah, for sure. He can score anywhere you need him to.
Yeah.
Posting up, excellent shooter, on and off the dribble. The next step
He
to
checks
improve
all
the box.
He checks
All the boxes. The next thing he has to do is to work on ball handling. If he can get to a point where he can work on ball handling and facilitate a little bit more, get people involved more,
Then he's 100%.
then
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
That's the only thing that he's missing, though. Jeff.
Yeah, no, you're right.
He does everything at a high level.
Yeah.
Pick and roll, whatever you need him to do.
Yes.
I think to see how much he's improved every year since he's came into the league is something that any NBA player would envy. And people say he's a system player, but I think he is the system. He is the system. He's a Spurs system.
Those are the same people that say Tom Brady is a system player.
Yeah, because Tom Brady. I mean, come on.
I mean, people
Right.
play this.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Those are the same
Yeah.
people that say that.
I think it's the best thing comes to Spurs besides
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
I agree with that. That's not a tough argument. Tony Parker was tough in his day too. Though.
Yeah.
Tony Parker was
A
tough.
little disrespectful to David Robinson. Little disrespectful.
He said since Tim Duncan got there.
I thought you said other than Tim Duncan.
You said since Tim.
Okay, since Tim.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
But you got like the whole offense goes through him.
Yeah, for sure. He is the system.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this kid can defend. He can score. He is a three-way player, dog. He does everything. He's not an asshole. He doesn't say shit.
He doesn't talk at all.
Yeah, he doesn't talk at all. Yeah, so
That's a problem for me.
Apparently, allegedly, he's good with his money.
Yeah, for sure.
He does
Yeah,
a lot of stupid stuff.
So,
Like,
yeah,
he's
man.
that kind of guy.
Yeah, he is a franchise player.
Easy.
Number 2, LeBron Ramon James.
That's crazy.
32 years old. He'll be 33 in December. 26 points a game, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 54 from the field, 36 from 3. Which
You
actually,
want to go on this? Let me sit this one out.
field goal
I got
percentage
you.
improved, 3-point percentage improved.
You know what I'm saying?
He's an all-star, of
You know what
course.
I'm saying?
First team All-NBA, of course. No defensive team, period.
Okay.
No, you're damn lying. No, we care. No, we care because the person in front of him is a defensive juggernaut now. No, not in front of him. The person behind him.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Yeah, but
I'm about to say.
this is what I'm trying to
wait
tell
a
you.
minute.
Now, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I got KD fucked up. KD plays defense.
We ain't
KD
talking about KD.
we ain't talking about KD.
Okay, I was just about to say. Okay,
Talking about that.
I was about to get, boy, listen. If we are witnessing LeBron James at 33
Yep.
as the twilight of his
He
career,
hasn't even started yet.
this kid, listen, man,
His twilight hasn't started yet.
that's a miracle, man.
He's still playing at a high level.
I think he's in a situation where he's his numbers improved, Jeff. His numbers actually improved. His defense went way down. You're a damn lie.
That's why you pay other players for him. At the age that he's at, you pay other players coming.
I'm just saying most would consider him, going to his 15th season, it would be on the decline like how Dwayne Wade looks now.
Yeah.
But him playing in 74 games and shit, man. 7th in minutes. Crazy. Probably
The disrespect.
will he pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for most points?
I don't know. I don't know how long he's going
He
to
can
play.
do it.
I don't know if he's going to do the other 4. He needs like 3 or 4 more seasons to do it.
But dude, he averaged the most rebounds and the most assists he's ever had in his career.
Because he's the best player in the world.
Come on.
Like this is so disrespectful.
He's
man.
coasting on defense, though, Jeff. He is coasting on defense. He is
He's been
coasting.
like 15 years. Joe.
Yeah, I get that, man. But all these years later, almost a half decade removed from his last MVP.
What player that's playing in the league more than 15 years play defense his whole career?
Almost a half decade.
Yeah,
Hold on, Wiz. Almost a half decade removed from his last MVP. How many
Correct.
does he have?
4.
Okay.
Should have more than that.
That's more than Kobe. More than
Kobe
Shaq,
only got 1.
More than AI. More
Shaq
than
only got 1.
everybody.
Those are 2.
Yeah.
Because don't you bring up Shaq and Kobe lack of getting an MVP
But-
because it's bullshit.
I'm
'cause
making-
okay,
That's the point I'm trying to make.
there's bullshit because they both deserve at least 3 MVPs by themselves. Maybe 4.
You're making a point. You're making a point for me.
Okay.
The year they gave it to unanimous MVP.
He didn't deserve it.
The first year.
If we're gonna do that,
LeBron deserves.
Michael Jordan should get 10 MVP. He should have 10 MVPs.
No, maybe so.
Come
You know
on,
what I'm saying?
man.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
can't
It's
do
like
that.
you can't. The point you're making, he's almost a half decade removed from his last MVP.
Mhm. No, I'm not making a point about that. I'm just saying I'm really giving him credit. Like, dude, he looks better, even
He
to the point where
should
he's
not be number 2.
he should be number
He
2.
should be number 2 on any list pertaining to basketball players.
Damn.
No,
That's
no,
it. That's just not. That's ridiculous.
well, that's what I'm saying. It's a list of 60 people that submitted a list,
Right.
and a lot of the people.
I was one of those people who
Everybody saw
hated
KD
LeBron.
win the championship last year. That's all it was.
None,
I
that's
hated
not
LeBron.
true.
I hated LeBron.
Kevin Durant. We'll talk about him next.
I hated LeBron.
Yeah,
I didn't like the fact that he did the whole Heatles thing.
yeah.
I was a mellow. I didn't like it when he came out of high school.
Right.
But I respected his game.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
when you take everything else out of it, just look
Yeah.
at his game.
in his game.
The way he impacts a ball game. There's no one player on this earth that does what he does every game.
You got to quit.
What's up?
He still can't score in the post.
That's not true.
That's not true. He did it in the finals.
Man, get the hell out
He
of
did it in the
here.
finals. Look at his points per game in the finals. Look at his points per game and points in the paint in the finals.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. If you're standing
You
in
mean
front of Kevin Durant,
You mean when his back turned?
yeah, it was
Yeah,
back turn.
and he did it. He was in the post.
If you have Kevin Durant in front of you on defense, and you have LeBron James,
Let's move on.
yeah, it's a little different of a conversation
Let's
for our number 1 small forward in the NBA Top 7 series. So, cameraman, Kevin Durant,
Go ahead.
Golden State Warriors, 29 years old. He averaged 25 points a game, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 53% from the field, 37 from 3. Played in 62 games.
Right.
NBA All-Star.
That's cool.
He's an NBA champion.
That's what's
He's a Finals MVP
That's all right.
and an All-NBA second team.
Yep.
He posted career highs in rebounds, assists, and blocks
That's all right.
while boosting his scoring efficiency and lowering his turnover rate. His upside on defense playing with the Golden State Warriors showed that he actually is a great defender at the 3 position. No, I'm telling you.
Great.
No, I'm telling you, dead ass. Dude, and see, I knew this was going to come. Opponent shot 48% against him.
Right.
That's top 15 in the NBA, y'all. And most of those people that's in front of him are centers. So I'm saying, because I'm just saying that, and you can't talk about him offense. He's the best offensive talent we've had in the league.
Since who?
Since Kobe Bryant. There's nobody been able to score.
Better than Melo.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't think so.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. He do. Kevin Durant is the best.
That jump is he gets a bucket better than Dirk in his day.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Because Dirk couldn't dribble. This guy can put the ball on the floor. The ease at which he scores is something that we've never seen.
All right. Cool. You got the good stuff out, right? You got that out. You done? Can I counteract this?
Go ahead.
We killed LeBron for going to the Heat.
For sure.
We killed LeBron for becoming a Heater. Said he ruined the game, right?
For sure.
Okay. We allowed a gentleman to have a 3-1 lead.
He did.
Lose a 3-1 lead.
Come on.
And get text messages from another dude on the team and take the easy way out.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the competitiveness in that?
It's a different world that we live in.
No. Just where's the competitiveness in that?
You want to do this? Is that what we're going to do?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So, LeBron James joined the Heatles and got 2 of those fucking MVPs you're talking about. Can we not say that?
Okay, but how did LeBron do the Heatles to compare it to how did he do Golden State?
No, I get it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
It's the same thing, Jeff.
Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh never beat LeBron in anything when he was there.
No, and I get that.
They never put him out the finals. Never put him out the playoffs.
I totally get that.
OKC was up 3-1, and they gave the ball to Durant and took it out of Russ's hands, and look what happened.
So what I'm saying is this kid, Kevin Durant, right?
Yeah.
Being in a situation, he left from playing with a dude because he could not play with him anymore.
Okay.
Basically, right?
All right.
LeBron James. Dwayne Wade was the best shooting guard in the NBA at the time.
Okay.
Chris Bosh was the number 2 power forward in the world at that time.
We can argue that maybe.
No, I'm telling you.
It was close.
Kevin Love, right?
I love Chris Bosh.
Kevin Love, him going back to Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
Kevin Love is the most underappreciated top 5 power forward we've seen.
I argue that.
Kyrie Irving is the person that everybody loves, right, on this team, right? But I'm saying the majority of people, right?
Yeah.
He's done it twice, Jeff. He's done it twice.
I'm talking specifically the one.
No, it's the same thing.
The Heat.
This team. He has Dwayne Wade on this team right now. I don't give a fuck if he's 50 years old.
Oh, that ain't his fault.
No, we're damn like he's joining them. He's doing the same thing. He's got Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose won the MVP.
Oh, that's not his fault. That's not his fault.
If MVP Derrick Rose ain't walking on that court.
No, and I get that, but Derrick Rose is still a really good player.
Okay.
And he averaged 18 and 6 last year.
This is the equivalent to LeBron calling Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce and Ray John Rondo and Ray Allen when they beat him and saying, "Hey y'all, I'm a free agent. I'll take less money. Can I come play with y'all? I can't beat y'all.
And I get
Can
that.
I come play with y'all?"
He was in a last resort. Now,
he was not in a last resort. He was 28 years old.
No.
He wasn't 35. He wasn't 36. He was one game away. Go ahead.
What I do not respect him going to the Golden State Warriors. I wanted to make sure that I wanted him to go to Washington. I wanted him to go to Washington.
That'd have been dope. Back home.
Right. I'm cool with that. Kevin Durant did what he had to do because he could not play with your MVP.
That's fine.
He could not do that. And in turn, he will see.
So why wouldn't he go to the Spurs?
There was no reason for him to go to Spurs. They got Kawhi Leonard. And they had Marcus Aldridge already. Listen, this is what I'm saying.
They got the same.
Where they gonna play? Where he gonna play, Weezy? Where he gonna play on that team?
A spot for him.
Where he gonna play? He gonna play at 5. Come on, man. So what I'm saying is this kid is a really, really good player. And the shame that we are looking at this kid and saying that his actual feats that he's done because he joined that team takes away from him being, if not the best. It didn't take away from LeBron James. He got 2 MVPs.
LeBron, no player dealt with the ridicule LeBron James dealt with.
Kevin Durant did.
No.
Kevin Durant. What are you talking about?
No, Jay. It was nowhere near what LeBron dealt with when he left Cleveland that first
because
time.
he was the first. The first of anything.
Okay,
but I'm saying it's the same. It's the equivalent. It's today's. Like if we, what's the word I'm looking for? If we go into a situation and say, okay,
all
this
the thing
dude,
KD dealt with was calling him a cupcake for
Come on,
pregame.
man. He's got killed. Y'all know KD got killed.
it
He
wasn't
got
no
killed so
LeBron,
much to
man.
the point where he asked his agent, "Did I do the right thing?" That's how much he did not want to play with Russell Westbrook.
This is the same
and
guy.
that's how much Paul George will see that he does not want to play. And Melo, there'll be grand opening, grand close.
This is the guy who has burner Twitter accounts.
Oh, come on, man. Are we talking about hooping? We talking about him, a ball, rolling the basketball out, and you play in front of him. You don't want to. Nobody in the NBA wants to stand in front of this kid. That's what I'm saying, and I can understand why he's being number one. Now, I agree with it. I'm cool with it. I think Kawhi Leonard is the best small
Man,
forward
you
in
just
the
put
NBA.
Clyde Drexler over Michael Jordan.
That's a damn lie. You being
You know what I'm
disrespectful.
saying?
Now you being
You just put Clyde
disrespectful.
Drexler over Michael Jordan.
Yeah, what he did in the finals. What did he do in the finals?
Look what his team.
He balled in the
Look at his.
Look
All
at
right, let's go. All right, we've been here too long.
Look at his team.
Look at his team.
Just what I'm
Look, they
saying.
had all
He played with the best shooter in the
They're
world.
playing with the best team ever assembled
He has a much better team to work with.
than
But his
anybody
last-
we've ever seen.
What if
There's
LeBron
not
James
a
would've went to
team.
the
There's not a
Golden State?
team
He
assembled.
did it.
Nah, he did.
That Heat team was not as
Nah,
good as this
he
team.
would. Come on, man.
Look at remember that bench on the Heat?
You
It was a lot of you Udonis Haslam.
look at this
Get
team
clocked.
he got now. Look at this team he
A lot
got
of
now.
Chris Birdman Anderson.
Look at this team he got now.
Who? LeBron?
LeBron James. Look at this team LeBron James
They
got
all
now.
over the hill, man. They all over the
You
hill.
going off names now.
You're damn like they can still hoop.
Dwayne Wade is not Dwayne Wade.
He can still. He averaged 18 last year. You said he was an all-star. He says an
I
all-star.
think he'd be.
What the fuck?
I'm not saying that. J.R. Smith, we've seen the best of J.R. Smith, and you know that.
That's my guy.
You
Kevin
know
Love?
we've seen the best of him. Kevin Love is the guy. That's number 2.
Isaiah Thomas. He's damn averages 30.
We hoping.
He
We
got
hoping.
traded. He's gonna
we
be
hope
all
he
right.
got
Traded.
Let's
He
be
got
honest.
traded.
Let's be honest. We hope he comes back, though, right?
He got traded.
Isaiah Thomas got traded to the team. He got picked under.
That's true. You see what he's saying? It wasn't like Isaiah Thomas chose to join him. He
No,
got
that's
traded.
what I'm saying is they had to sign off for Isaiah Thomas. Ain't like they getting Emmanuel Mudiay.
Isaiah didn't
You know what I'm saying?
Ah, man.
Come on, that's another one in the books. Kevin Durant is another one.
I hope you feel good.
I didn't have anything to do with this.
You did.
You're damn
Your
lying.
vote did.
I had one vote.
Do you want me to put out there what your vote was?
No,
Okay.
I had one vote.
That's all I'm going to say.
I had one vote.
Your vote.
I got a question about this vote.
Yeah, when we wrap up.
I had one
Pause.
vote.
Actually, I got a question about these votes.
Yeah. Let us know what y'all think, man. Did we get it right? Did we get it wrong? You know? Do you think that we got it wrong, Jeff?
Absolutely.
Do you think we got it wrong, Weezy?
It's close.
Not even close.
See, I'm telling you, man. Follow the show IG page.
Please do.
Full Sport Press. Order some t-shirts here.
I'm here. If you feel different, you think Katie, please give me your argument.
Tweet us with questions.
I'm
man.
here.
Let us know, man. Full Sport Press. Go to the YouTube page. Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
Yeah.
Go on the iTunes page. Scroll down. Write a review.
Please. 5-star, 5-star, 5-star.
5-star, man.
We need
Subscribe. But more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
These guys hot. These guys hot about KD, man. Tell a friend about that FSP podcast.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Let's come on, man. Come on.
We done.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. You guys are Black Power.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on prior episodes, visit the SoundCloud page. And don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.